Hey guys, had this truck here. This is just going to be a short video about this particular truck because I think you guys will be about as curious to see. I'm pretty certain I know what's going on. What's really odd is we'll see the cam's turning, the front gear train's turning. I think the crank must have broke halfway down it. I got to drive it in here. I mean, shoot, they drove it off the low boy, and anyways, I hate to run it any longer than I have to, but I got to get it in here. But I'll start it just real quick so you can see it. Watch this. I noticed the fan belt was gone when they got it here. I asked the low boy driver, Carlos, I said, where's the fan belt? He goes, I don't know. I picked it up from Peterbilt down there, and they said they couldn't believe how bad that thing was knocking. So I got the valve cover off too, and I was checking the top end and looking at all that. But what's really weird is I don't see any metal in the oil. As clean as can be. No glitter in it. It looks clean. So it's really strange. Okay, this is pretty horrific. Better about be all we go with that. I got to get a spot cleared out in the shop here, and maybe I can at least get the pan off of it tonight. I'll try to get the pan off of it, and let's look up at there in the crankshaft, see what we got, huh? Definitely as far as we want to go with that old girl. Holy shit. Alright, so I'm going to pull this pan plug out, see if we get any chunks. The crankshaft's got to be broke in it. I felt something, chunk of metal hit my finger. Plug's not magnetic, so I don't know what it was. I think the crank broke in two is what happened on it. Bad crankshaft. It's got good oil pressure. Alright, well, I was just kind of curious about that. I gotta dump the rest of it, but I don't really see a lot of glitter. Well, yeah, there is. Yeah, there it is. Okay. There's quite a bit of glitter there, actually. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happened. See up there? The front crankshaft seal, it's taking the seal out of her. The crank's wobbling so bad. Where's my other light at? I thought I had it under here with me. Apparently I don't. Thought I had my little magnetic light under here with me. What the hell did I do with it? Well, I guess we'll use the big light here. I still got a couple bolts up the front there. No, when I pulled it in here, I could feel it in the clutch pedal. I said, man, that's on the crank. If you can feel it right there in the clutch pedal like that, it's on the crankshaft. It's making it, when you push the clutch in, you could feel you could feel it pulsating, you know. Hang on, let me get the battery. That's pretty much a dead giveaway that it's the crank. I'm really curious to see where it broke at. I didn't take that bolt loose, did I? I didn't think I took that one loose. Oh, I guess I did. Okay. Move shit out of the way here. Okay, where are we at? Drag the light with us. Oh. Okay, now let me get these off and I'll be back with you. I'm just sitting here, I'm trying to get this bracket off. This is goofier than hell, the way they did this. Good old Paccar, you know. Let's see if I can get the camera there, maybe. I'm trying to get this plug in off of here. Get the light around here, maybe. Sorry, I'm trying to... Sitting there trying to think about that. You know, the way that crank's wobbling around. I mean, I've seen rods broken. I haven't seen a rod make the crank wobble like that before. You know, that's what's... The bracket that all these are tied to. As you can see, it's going over the bottom, and I can't get it to come loose. Trying to figure out how the hell to get it loose from there. It still doesn't really change anything. Man, I think the wires are going to have to come out of the... What the hell's the deal here? You got one more plug-in up there. Another bolt somewhere that I can't see. I don't see. There's something. Something up there on top, but I can't tell what. I've never had one of these 18s apart. I don't remember seeing this. I did a 16. I don't remember seeing this bracket though on that 16 I did. Okay, so what the hell? It's got to have some kind of keeper on it to hold this bullshit in here. What is this? Okay, I finally got this bracket. Oh, all those wires off. That was a lot of fun there. Yeah, they had one bolt clear up on the top that you just couldn't even, you had to do it all by feel. You couldn't see it. Yeah, all these plug-ins here. Alright, let me see if we can finish this off here and get the pan out. Move some of this stuff out of my way so once I get where I need to be, I'm not hindered. I had to get my mirror. I got this little mirror with a light on it. Shine up in there and then I could finally, oh yeah, there's a bolt up there. Oh, okay. It's up there kind of towards the inside of the frame rail where you just can't even begin to even get to it. Another genius idea some engineer had. plastic oil pan. Boy, this stuff's cheap shit anymore, you know, just cheap fucking junk. Hold on. I'm pulling the block stiffener plate off. I got the pickup tube off. I forgot about that oil that'll drain right there on these Paccar. I gotta get a pan. Son of a bitch. Golly. Messy these are. All right, where was that last bolt over there? These are not, they're not very heavy, they're aluminum. And I think this one tube will hold it once I get it down anyway. I was scrambling there trying to get the pan. I couldn't reach it because the axle's right here. Kind of in a inconvenient spot. And now I have, what the hell did I do with my impact wrench? Oh, I winged it over here. Trying to that'll dump all the oil in the main galleries. Trying to get that tube usually comes loose there, but it's not really wanting to come out of it. I got it loose from there, huh? Good old never-ending fight of the Paccar motor. Crankshaft's broken. Right there on the counter web. She is broke bigger than shit. Seeing it's moved, the crank is moved that way. What's this hole look like here? I guess let's pull this, man, does this dipstick tube come out of here so I can get it out of the way and get this main cap off? See if the block's ruined. I want to see if the block's ruined. Surprisingly enough, that bearing looks pretty good. I was really surprised to see it looking that good. God, this dripping son of a bitch, man. Let's see if I can get a better look now with that main journal out of the way. Yeah, it's broke clear across. Hard to say what that bearing on top looks like. Actually, is the bearing in there? Is it? Okay, the bearing's still in here. I was gonna say, it's right where the thrust is, huh? Screwdriver or something. I don't have one under here. Let me get a screwdriver. Let's get that bearing wedged out of there if I can. Spun that bearing, didn't it? There's half of the bearing right there. It spun that bearing. Didn't really tear the cap up as bad as I would. I really thought I would have seen more damage on that cap. Didn't window the block or anything like that, so I don't know if I'm going to get that out of there because half of it's up underneath that unless I rotate the crank the other way, which I can do pretty easily. The turner, put the turning tool in there and try to roll it the other way. That's sharp. That journal's pretty much done for. I don't know about the top, you know. I got a feeling we might be able to save this girl. And maybe save him a ton of money. I mean, I don't see, just right off, I don't see a huge problem there. I wonder if we can get a crank. God, I wonder if we can get the engine out of it and get the crankshaft out of it. And then, did it? Can you see that? Is that camera picking that up? Yeah. It's broke clear across. Yeah, it just broke the crank in two. It's not really broke. It's not really broke where the journal is. It's broke on the counter web. So yeah, it didn't look like it hit the block or anything like that. The block seems to be okay. Huh. Front crankshaft seal. I'm just wondering if we can, you know, get the engine out of it, flip the dirty bastard upside down, leave the pistons and the rods and liners and in it, and just shove them to the top. We'll need to look at them really close. And just wondering, is there? And pushed everything that way. You can tell. Well, see how this one rod is, I wonder if it bent that rod. Was there enough play in the wrist pin to let it move over enough? Or did it bend it? Because I see a gap each side on this wrist pin. This one too. This one's almost damn near up against it there. I don't know. All of these are. It's hard to say. Man, I wonder if we can just put a crank in her. Put new rods and main bearings in it and put a crankshaft in it. It just had a faulty, just a bad crank. Probably was a flaw in it from the factory and it finally broke. All right, well, I'll have to get a hold of the owner and see what he wants to do there.